hood, innit?
Yeah, so this is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
My area. I was born in Lucian.
Really?
Yeah.
There's you from a background where
Right.
middle class,
Mm.
you know, private school,
Yeah.
never been involved in gang violence, guns, drugs, what have you. But you've now decided to come into our world and take us away from our world and show us a different world, which left a profound effect on me. You know, and I believe so the rest of the team. So that's the thing that I'm talking now, the team.
Yeah, it's an interesting
I
word,
would never
isn't
use
it?
this kind of language, but
The super gang becomes a team.
Yeah, that's what SVI has done, and eradicated beef.
Through SVI, I've learned to deal with my violence a lot. I can hold my temper. I cannot feel shame. That leads to violence.
SVI that kind of made me start talking.
First of all, I thought about that film, I had to ponder it, that I think it's fantastic when, probably whatever age you are, the best lessons you learn are when the lessons you teach yourself.
Jay?
Yeah. You know what I was talking about last night?
Yeah?
Well, come on then.
And maybe that's what your filming is doing, rather than giving them a script, giving them a blank sheet of paper.
Is in fact a very courageous way of telling people the truth about how things are in the end, and how, you know, coming from such young people, I think it shows how wise people actually are about the nature of relationships at that age, and the nature of relationships at every generation. You know, I thought that was interesting, the way it crossed generations right at the end.
Well. I like that.
A cool sort of story, how the three of us sailed to England. Brickley Heat had me screaming on the way. I ended up in a cot in my English grandmother's dining room.
It's kind of a signifying of traditional African cultures.
Just emotionally, as someone who comes from a multicultural background, it really hit home for me, and about how important the journey of coming to the UK, which kind of gives you freedom but at the same time does trap you, as you were saying, in terms of a certain identity. And I thought it sort of hit home in a way that I couldn't necessarily explain why.
And I think city television is going to be hungry for content, hungry for people who can really talk and have things to say. I can think of one or two people in this room who will be plugging in their mind on that one, because the potential for campaigning, focused, articulate campaigning, is tremendous.
Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I was just saying outside, it feels a very different place to where we were 12 months ago. And this is directly as a result of the disturbances that we're doing this when we're doing it, is that 1930s weird shopping arcade in front of Peckham and Station. You know, if you stand on Rye Lane and you look across the road at the entrance to Peckham and Station, there's this weird sort of 1920s, 1930s structure there. That's going to come down, we can open up that area in front of Peckham and Station, which is actually a very beautiful Victorian railway station, and make that a new square public space for people to enjoy.
I felt that the politician had grabbed an initiative for himself and for the council without any acknowledgement of community at all.
In any organisation or any situation, the local council, the local community being organisations in and of themselves, you know, there are major problems, and I think it's better to own up to those problems. That's why I think films like the film we just saw are actually really valuable.